Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Life is for living. And at First International Bank and Trust, we're all about living, helping your dreams come true. Because we're not just in the banking business. We're in the first home business, the community sponsorship business, the how do I make this happen business, making your banking life easy so you can focus on what matters most. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
A family farm is, well, different. The cab of a tractor is the CEO's office. Board meetings are held on the bed of Grandpa's pickup. And a conference call is a holler across the yard. To hurry your chores, kids, there's homework to be done. A family farm is about family pride as much as profit. Farmers Union Insurance believes this way of life is worth protecting. Because this isn't just where we work, it's also our family's home. Farmers Union Insurance, simply different.
Coming to you live from the Bonfire Studios North, it's another edition of Tours All Access. I'm Peter Theodos, and joining me for her first ever show on Tours All Access is Paige Schultz. Paige, you've been now in Minot for a couple weeks, but once again, welcome to Minot. We're really glad to have you.
Thank you. It's been nice being here.
For the fans that don't know, Paige, you are taking over Colby Brault's position. Colby accepted a assistant general manager position with the Duluth Huskies in the Northwoods League. So obviously we wish Colby nothing but the best in his advancement in his career. But like I said, we're really happy to have you. Why don't you just talk a little bit about, for the fans that don't know you and are tuning in for the first time, just a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Mason City, Iowa. I grew up with the North Iowa Bulls being a team always.
We won't hold that against you.
We won't hold it against me. The last 2 seasons, I've actually been interning with the Des Moines Buccaneers. Love it. Love the team. Love the organization down there. Miss them, but I'm very happy to be up here.
What did you do with the Bucs?
I did a lot of media for them, photography, graphic design, video edits, kind of just all media, all over the place.
What are you most excited about here with the Toros?
It's a new area. Like, no matter what, no matter where you go, a new area is very exciting to be, but also it's opening up more opportunity for me. So I'm very excited to be here with that.
Yeah, we're obviously very excited to have you.
Yeah.
Won't take much more. Obviously we got a couple of really big games coming up this weekend against the Aberdeen Wings after playing in your hometown.
Yes.
of North Iowa. I imagine it was fun to go home for a little bit to see some old familiar faces.
I picked up my dogs right away. I went home to my parents' house, saw everybody, and it was really nice seeing all the familiar faces of the rink and seeing all my friends in town. So it was very nice being home.
Well, glad you were able to have that opportunity.
You.
Fans, we'll go ahead and bring in our 2 guests for the evening. Fans, please welcome in on the show tonight John Emmons and Colby Voog. Gentlemen, welcome to All Access.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Colby, we'll start with you. Obviously, this is your second year with the Minotauros. We were talking a little bit before the show came on. You still technically have over 120 games left to wear the cream and cardinal. We'll touch on that here in a second, but talk a little bit about your second year and kind of how you've taken some steps forward from last year.
It's been a very good year. I mean, last year was a very rough year for me. It was a learning year. I was a 17-year-old kid.
Still wearing a cage.
Yeah, I'm still learning, but this year it's been way different. I've played a lot more. I've been able to showcase myself. I've been helping the team produce in the back end, and I mean, just staying a defensive defenseman. It's been the same as last year, but I mean, like I said, it's been a way different year this year.
You're also kind of becoming a fan favorite. And I don't know if you can hear it on the ice, but right next to your billet family in 113 or it was 114. Every time you touch the puck, I obviously hear it. You get some woo chants going. How cool is that? And actually, can you hear it on the ice?
It's very cool. I mean, I'm glad to be able to be a fan favorite here, but yeah, I can hear it every time I touch the ice in that corner, especially. I mean, getting hit against a glass or even just in warm-ups, you can hear, and it's pretty awesome.
John, this is your first year with the Toros. What's it been like so far playing in the Cream and Cardinal?
Yeah, it's been great. I joined the team like middle to late October, and the guys welcomed me with open arms. Knowing the Johanssons from back in Michigan, knowing a couple guys was a little bit easier to assimilate to the team. So they made it easy just to get to know the guys, and since then, I've just loved it here. It's my first year of juniors and skating every day, and honestly wouldn't want to do anything else than get to skate with the boys every day.
We're coming down to the final games of the season. How do you keep focused on the task at hand and not catch yourself scoreboard watching?
Well, is it?
Go ahead.
Either one of you can answer that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we just kind of have to focus what we can control. I mean, we have to win probably 4 out of our 6 last games, and we can easily do that. We can beat each team in this division, and we just can't worry about anyone else but ourselves. So,
yeah, these next 2 games coming up against the team, obviously one place ahead of us, so we can catch up there. It'd be huge the last 4 games.
It helps that we have both a defenseman and a forward. Kind of break down a little bit. What do you guys have to do from your respective games, both from an offensive standpoint and a defensive standpoint?
Yeah, obviously it starts in the D zone. Obviously, got to score more than they let in. So I think most of our offense usually comes from the back end. Usually starts with a good D zone, good breakout up to the skilled forwards there.
yeah, like John said, I mean, we just have to be really locked down in front of the net, and obviously we can't let them score goals. So, and then we just also, the D have to help score goals up and produce on the forward side. So we just got to do everything as a whole together good and just be good all weekend. So,
John, you've had the opportunity to play with a couple of pretty good forwards on either side, and Chase LaPinta and Hunter Longy. How do you think playing with them this year has helped develop your game a little bit?
I think it's helped a ton. It makes it easier when you're playing with great players like Chase and Hunter being up to his over 200th NAL game helps to have a veteran guy up there with me and Chase being rookies in the league. So it's obviously nice when you know you can depend on your wingers there to make the right play, and you're always looking out for them too.
Yeah. So coming up this weekend, well, next weekend actually, we have Pride Dairy bring in ice cream sandwiches. You guys got to taste them. Kind of just tell us about it. Like, how did you like them? What was your reviews on them?
Oh, my favorite thing I've had in mine out so far. Those waffle ice cream sandwiches, unreal.
We won't tell Cody. Don't worry.
Yeah, keep that a secret.
So
Woogie, did you have a chance to try it?
I did not.
You did not? Oh, we'll have to get you one.
All right.
But yeah, so we'll have those on April 8th at the game, so we'll make sure you get one.
You have to keep me one for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And fans, as we mentioned, we'll have those on our Fan Appreciation Night on April 8th. We'll also have a table with free will donations through Pride Dairy that'll be donated back to get together with veterans. So once again, another great cause that we're doing this year for Together with Veterans. Another fun thing that we had at practice today, Colby Voog obviously makes a couple of appearances in since I did it. Colby Joseph was wearing a microphone for today's practice. So we'll have our producer Sean Bachoven cue this up.
And CC, it's the other one?
Correct, it is the Joseph one.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Get on the ice, dude. Let's go. Come on. Cool. Oh. Yeah, fishy boy. You got anything to say?
I'll think of something good. I don't have anything yet.
Should we talk about some Manitoba things? I mean, Tim Hortons does have Easter egg cookies.
Isn't it one is roll up to the rim?
And it is roll up the rim to win. Do you ever win in those? I never did.
I mean, so many donuts, but like never anything good.
Yeah, I got like a free hot chocolate. Hey, Colby. I'm Colby. Nice to meet you.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you.
Let's go talk to Trevor. Let's see how cranky he is. What's up, bro? He's cranky. What? What's up, bro? Dude, I came to see you later and you were being all cranky. What do you mean? How's your morning going? You get that yogurt in you? Listen to Freebird on repeat. Dude, you want to say hi to your mom?
Yeah, hi mom, hi dad.
All right, I'm tipping this puck. Speed kills. High five. Hey, time more. Yeah, whoa. Yup. Almost took my hair off, but I don't have any, so I have superpowers with this mic. After 2 rounds with Jose Cuervo, I have, oh baby, that was almost my teeth. Hey, let's get a Colby look for the fans.
Yeah.
I'm the coolest one, by the way.
Nope.
This guy has a K in his name. 10 rounds with Jose Cuervo. I should be a singer. Shout out to Kendra K. All right, do I get a pass here? Let's see. No, he saved it. All right, guys. All right, guys. F3 ND, man. Bye. Dude, goalies are so weird.
Dude, why can't I wait to the people?
Do you agree with that? Goalies are weird?
Some. I'd say I'm a fairly normal goalie.
After 3 rounds with Jose Cuervo, I caught my boots tapping along with the beat. And after 3 rounds with Jose Cuervo. Bye, everybody.
Thank you to Colby Joseph for wearing that mic. And I guess I should also be thanking myself because he's been talking to me about that for 2 years. So finally had to get that in. Also, a few fans checking in on the Facebook feed. Lacey Britt corrected me. It is 1:15. That goes Woog. So 1:15. You'll have to give them a shout out. Also, Tad Wagner checking in on the feed, saying, "John, do you miss Indy Asia?"
I did. I did miss the weekly Wednesday night ND Asia trip.
Oh no!
Here, so.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was a big sacrifice. I'll tell you no on the show.
Did they get you some to go?
They did. They did bring me some to go.
Good. Perfect. We'll wrap it up here on the show. John, you do have your commitment to Miami of Ohio. Talk us through a little bit about that. What made you want to choose there, and do you know what you want to study there?
Yeah, so I committed to Miami, Ohio after my AAA season last year. And just for me, like the biggest thing I look for in a school is just good hockey program, good social life, and great education too. I think those 3 things are more than enough and we can look for in a college. And they knock all 3 of those out of the park, so it's just dream school almost for me. And like the coaches, talking to the coaches, they're very unsimilar with the mindset I have, big on accountability. And talking to them, I think we have the same vision for the team they want to put together there.
Couple more fans checking in. Heather Coates checking in, saying, "Who knew Colby was an amazing singer?" I'll leave that one up to you boys to clarify.
Go ahead.
I haven't heard about that one yet. I think you're going to have to take that
We're
one.
talking about Joseph, right?
Yes.
All right. I have to say he's probably one of the worst singers. Just throwing it out there, but
Who's you know, his nickname's DJ CJ. Is he the guy that mostly takes the aux in the locker room? And who's one guy that's not allowed to take it?
Oh, Blackley should never be allowed on aux again in the locker room. He's
Why is
losing
that?
his privileges. He doesn't really read the room too well.
Well, it looks here, Sarah Tim said, Colby Joseph, you better stick with hockey instead of singing. So,
yeah, he
fans have
likes to
voiced it.
butcher songs a lot. He likes to butcher the words to them. So I agree with that one, Sarah.
Colby says, hey, guys.
Hey, Colby.
Sarah Tim also checking in. Colby, what do you want for dinner? That is your billet. So
We already ate dinner. I mean, we had round steak and mashed potatoes and green beans, so it was pretty good. It was really good.
There you go.
So.
Sounds good.
A few more people checking in. Colby Joseph leaving the chat now, apparently. So, okay, there we go. We'll move on. Couple, we'll just keep it really easy here. Colby, this is your second year, as we mentioned. John, your first. What are some of your favorite places to go around Minot?
I'll go. All right, yeah, the X Golf down in town, the golf simulator. Not too much golf you can do here in the winter, so it's nice to swing it a little bit during the season.
I like the movies. It's simple. It's easy. Just go watch a movie, so that's pretty much it.
What about food? Obviously, Indy Asia's.
That's number one for sure, but Qdoba South is definitely a big restaurant here for the guys after practice. They treat us well there.
I love Ebenezer's.
Ebenezer. Oh, okay.
It's one of my favorite restaurants here in Minot. So, and then
Fat Frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't tell. Once again, we won't tell Cody.
And then just hang out at the Shake Place after practice some days. So it's awesome.
Even the cook asked where my Michigan boy was. It says from Jennifer Wagner.
What'd she say?
She said, even the cook asked where the Michigan boy was.
Oh, yeah. We made pretty good friends with our hibachi chef there. So when one of us is missing, he's pretty on top of it, knowing that.
Colby, before we cut out here to our Apex Learning Coaches Corner, you were involved with the breakdown by Kyle Sharkey for the first goal on Friday. Obviously, Sharkey will break it down a little bit, but talk a little bit about that goal and kind of how it set the tone for the rest of that game.
Well, I mean, it was a hectic D zone that we went through, but Fishy was able to get it back to me, and I saw their guys really backed off and went for a change, and so I skated up the ice, and I was about to dump the puck. I got to the red line, but I was really gassed, so I was about to change, but saw them back off, and they just kind of stopped skating, so I was like, all right, I mean, I'll just keep going, and I skated into the high slot, and Trev was right behind me and was able to drop it, and Trev ripped it and went in the net, but I think that really set the tone. Obviously, we scored 4 goals in the first period, so it really set the tone for that game, and I mean, nothing better than that. So
we'll head out to that Apex Learning Coaches Corner now. Welcome back to another edition of Apex Learning Coaches Corner. I'm here with Toros assistant coach Kyle Sharkey. Sharkey, you're going to be breaking down the Toros' first goal from Friday, scored by Trevor Stahoyak.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Start the clip here, but starts off, Braden Fisher realizes that he can have some time and space here and maintain possession. Curls back and hits Colby Wook. Been a focal point for us with our D getting our feet moving and taking ice that's available. Wookie realizes that, gets his eyes up, starts his feet moving, thinks about dumping it here, realizes he still has some more ice that he can take, so he ends up taking that ice, moving his feet through the neutral zone, which really leads to the goal here. If Woogie doesn't move his feet, then the play doesn't develop like it does here, but takes the ice, drives both defenders back, and you see it where it's highlighted here in the blue triangle. That's open ice that he ends up taking to force the D back and really creates a space for Trevor to have a shooting lane and put the puck on net. One thing here, Trevor also, when he receives this puck, he keeps it in a shooting position the whole time, doesn't touch his backhand on it, underhandles it, and then it ends up in the back of their net.
Let's give a listen to the call. Ken Oda on the call.
Big Texan carries into the zone, then drops off for Stahoyak. Shot, it's in. Trevor Stahoyak gets the Toros on the board first as he goes barred down.
There you have it, fans. That's another edition of Apex Learning Coaches Corner. Thank you once again to Kyle Sharkey for breaking that down. Gentlemen, that about wraps it up for this show. Any last words before we head out?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Fans, that's John Emmons and Colby Joseph. Paige?
Colby Woog.
Colby Voog, sorry. Wrong Colby. Wrong Colby.
How many Colbys do we have in the
three
ring?
of them on the team, so
yeah.
I get it.
Well, and we also heard in the mic'd up segment, Colby asked which Colby is the best, so might as well ask you, which Colby's the best?
100% me.
Not the Colby with the K?
No.
All right. There you have it, fans. We got the best Colby on the team right here. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Paige, team heads down to Aberdeen, and once again, another big win situation.
It's going to be a tight but very close race.
Absolutely. So we'll see how it is. Fans, make sure you get your tickets ahead. The April 7th and 8th game, it's going to be another packed Pepsi rink. You know, it always is, and the environment's going to be great. So make sure you get your tickets for the last regular season home game. For Sean Bakoven behind the scenes, always doing a great job. That's Paige Schultz. I'm Peter Theodos. We'll see ya.